Welcome to RCR Wireless here at Mobile World Congress. I'm Limor Schaffman here with Prgin from Avvasi. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So we have a very interesting situation that just hit the United States. We have the FCC and its new net neutrality, or not new, but its net neutrality stance by Tom Wheeler. Then we have this news from Comcast and Time Warner. And then we have the news from Comcast and Netflix. And so we have this, what I would call, personally, I'd call it a perfect storm of a situation of how content and big data content and desired content from the consumers is going to be, and maybe also enterprise, is going to be managed over these broadband networks. So if you could tell us, what is Avvasi's position on this, and also how does it play within this ecosystem?
Well, to make really video, this new generation of video happen, effectively the service providers are going to have to measure and manage the SLA with the content providers to make sure the subscriber gets what they want, the best quality of experience. And really that's what we do. We can measure the SLA, measure the quality of experience in the video in a service provider network, and then manage it to make sure that the business objectives of all parties comes together. And so for us, this is a watershed moment in the industry that really highlights the value of our solution. So we're very pleased to see that.
And it sounds like because of your solution also, and because of how this ecosystem is evolving, that there are going to be new business opportunities, new business services and new business models that might be available both to the content providers as well as the carriers.
Absolutely, and we saw at CES AT&T's announcement of the sponsored data plan, and that's the idea that enterprises can come on and pay for some level of quality. Now, keep in mind that I think a subscriber pays a service provider for their data plan, and so they're going to, and should rightly so, expect a certain average level of quality. What we're talking about here is as some of the content providers move to HD and 4K, and they really want to push that quality barrier, well, that's going to cost extra. And so the idea here is to find a business model on how everybody pays for that. And there is, not every subscriber needs to have access to 4K content on their mobile device, but there will be some segment of subscribers and content providers that want to make that happen. And so there should be a business framework to making it happen, and we're the ones providing the technology underneath the hood. So.
And out of curiosity, do you actually think the consumer is ready to pay more for a better streaming content?
Well, what's interesting is Netflix has also started to tier their services. They've gone from a one tier at $7.99 to 3 tiers at a standard definition, high definition for 2 streams and high definition for 4 streams. Presumably there could be another tier for 4K, and it'll be interesting to see how that develops in terms of their user take-up. But I think even they're understanding that there are different people that like different levels of quality, and different levels of quality cost more to deliver, and that there is a market for that. So they're doing that for a reason.
So let's take a look now. Let's bring it home here into Spain, to Barcelona and Mobile World Congress. What is your walk away from the conference thus far?
Well, I mean, it's been amazing conference for us. Again, some of these announcements have really had a lot of impact. There's a really high interest level in what we're doing, and we're really looking forward to now basically see what this market looks like post this inflection point.